What would you do if someone you loved gave the most insulting gift possible to someone you care deeply about? For siblings Mia and Jake, their stepdad's cruel birthday gift to their mom was the last straw. What they did to teach him a lesson was unexpected, hilarious, and surprisingly harsh. But he had it coming. Before we dive into this story, make sure to subscribe to Stories Unfolded. We share unforgettable tales of life, love, and revenge. Let's jump in. Our mom, Lisa, was everything to us. After our dad passed away when we were little, she worked tirelessly to raise Jake and me on her own. She juggled 2 jobs, barely slept, and always found a way to make us feel loved. When she met Richard 5 years ago, we were happy for her at first. He seemed charming, caring, and genuinely interested in making her happy. But as time went on, we began to notice cracks in his perfect persona. Richard wasn't a bad guy, at least not in an obvious way, but he had a mean streak that often showed up in the form of sarcasm and thoughtless comments. He loved playing the role of the funny guy, but his humor often came at someone else's expense, usually our mom's. We tried to tolerate him for Mom's sake, but his behavior on her birthday last year was the straw that broke the camel's back. Mom's birthday had always been a big deal in our family. Even when money was tight, Jake and I would save up to surprise her with something thoughtful, a hand-painted mug, a new book she'd been wanting, or even a homemade cake. This year, we wanted to make it extra special. Jake and I pooled our money and bought her a beautiful silver bracelet engraved with the words, "Best Mom Ever." We also cooked dinner and baked her favorite dessert, chocolate cheesecake. Richard, on the other hand, didn't seem to be putting in any effort. When we asked him what he was getting for Mom, he just shrugged and said, "I've got it covered." That should have been our first red flag. The evening started off well. Mom was glowing with happiness as she opened our bracelet and hugged us both tightly. Jake and I felt proud that we had made her feel loved. Then came Richard's turn. With a smug grin, he handed her a wrapped package that looked suspiciously odd. It wasn't a jewelry box or a book. It was a large, lumpy rectangle. Mom unwrapped it carefully, her smile faltering as she revealed the contents. A pack of toilet paper. The room went silent. "What? What is this?" Mom asked, trying to laugh it off. Richard leaned back in his chair, looking pleased with himself. "It's practical, isn't it? You're always saying we run out of toilet paper too fast." Jake and I exchanged a look, our blood boiling. "Are you serious?" I blurted out. "That's what you got her for her birthday?" Richard shrugged. "What? It's funny. Lighten up, kids." But Mom's face said it all. She tried to smile and brush it off, but we could see the hurt in her eyes. After dinner, Jake and I cornered each other in the kitchen. "This guy has to be taught a lesson," Jake said, his fists clenched. "Agreed," I said. "He thinks he can treat Mom like this and get away with it. Not on our watch." We spent the next hour brainstorming ideas for the perfect revenge. It had to be clever, impactful, and above all, humiliating enough to make Richard think twice before pulling another stunt like this. Our plan involved a mix of creativity, teamwork, and a little bit of public embarrassment. Richard had a habit of hosting poker nights with his friends every Friday. It was his favorite night of the week. He loved showing off, telling stories, and basking in the attention. That's when we decided to strike. Step 1. We went to the store and bought the cheapest, scratchiest toilet paper we could find. 3 massive packs of it. Step 2. Using our mom's label maker, we printed out stickers with phrases like "Richard's fancy birthday gift," "premium husband material," and "best gift giver ever." Step 3. We carefully wrapped the rolls in shiny gift paper, turning each pack into a luxurious gift set. On Friday, while Richard was distracted setting up his poker table, Jake and I sneaked the toilet paper into the living room and displayed it proudly on the mantelpiece, complete with a handwritten sign that read, "In honor of Richard's incredible taste in gifts." Richard's friends arrived one by one, and as they entered the living room, their eyes immediately landed on the display. "What's this?" one of them asked, chuckling. Jake and I feigned innocence. "Oh, that's Richard's masterpiece," I said. "He gave Mom toilet paper for her birthday, so we thought it deserved a place of honor." The room erupted in laughter. Richard walked in a moment later, his face going pale when he saw the display. "What the hell is this?" he demanded. "It's your gift," Jake said with a grin. "We just wanted to make sure everyone could appreciate your sense of humor." Richard's friends were in hysterics, slapping him on the back and teasing him mercilessly. "Toilet paper? For your wife's birthday?" one of them said, wiping tears of laughter from his eyes. "Man, that's bold." Richard tried to laugh it off, but it was clear he was embarrassed. Every time someone made a joke about husband of the year or toilet paper tycoon, his face turned a deeper shade of red. Mom, on the other hand, couldn't stop smiling. For the first time, she saw that Jake and I had her back completely. Later that night, Richard pulled me and Jake aside. "All right, I get it," he said, his tone grudging. "The toilet paper thing was a bad idea. I'll make it up to your mom." "Good," Jake said, "because if you ever pull something like that again, we'll take it up a notch." True to his word, Richard apologized to Mom the next day. He took her out for a fancy dinner, bought her a beautiful necklace, and even wrote her a heartfelt note. While Jake and I weren't ready to forgive him completely, we appreciated the effort. Over time, Richard's attitude toward Mom changed. He became more thoughtful and careful with his words, realizing that his humor wasn't always funny. This story reminds us that thoughtlessness can hurt the people we love, but a little creativity and humor can go a long way in teaching someone a lesson. Jake and I may have gone a bit overboard with our revenge, but in the end, it brought our family closer together. If this story made you laugh or inspired you, please like and share it with someone who needs a reminder of the importance of thoughtfulness in relationships. Don't forget to subscribe to Stories Unfolded for more incredible tales of love, resilience, and life's unexpected lessons. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.